Yo, hello everyone. Hello, welcome to a new live stream. Nice to see all of you guys. So let's start, of course, our new day for this week for a new live stream. Let me welcome all of you. Arcane, Toti, hello. How you doing? And Arcane is asking here for Bull, so we're gonna put already the special request here, Bull. And we have Toti, hello, special request for UNH. Welcome. And Epsilon, how are you doing? Good morning. Please, let's do Doe and Johns, yes. And Arcane, always you have the triple and double special request. If we have time, buddy, of course. Let's keep some space also for everyone. Julio, welcome, buddy. Hello. If possible, I would like to analyze WPM. Of course, it is possible within precious metals in NASDAQ. Yes. Lizini, hey, what assets do you trade the most personally? Basically, I'm currently focusing on the gold here more than stocks. Stocks normally I focus on Nvidia. Yeah, but currently Nvidia is not really nice somehow, the price action, so I just stay a little bit. I take a break sometimes. I'm not very intense trader on stocks. I should be, but yeah, basically I focus on gold and also cryptocurrency. Yeah, so this is the thing. What do we have else? We have S Bright. Hello, buddy. Nice to see you. I feel so much better. Thank you, man, for asking. And I hope that you are doing great. So SNPS. Let's see. Also, what is this one? Okay. I think we did this before. Yes, I remember it. Paul. Hello, man. Nice to see you. BMW. So we have also AMD for Incredible Jackman and Tony. Hello, buddy. Nice to see you. Wish you a good day as well. All right, guys, let's move on. That's it for today. And of course, let's start with NASDAQ. As you can see, NASDAQ is very bullish. Are you surprised, guys? Because I'm not surprised, basically, because we already mentioned that there is kind of like zero possibility for bearish here. In this area was zero possibility for bearish because everything was corrective, lack of impulses downward, and yeah, it was very, very clear. At least it is in a triangle. It's going to explode toward the upside. Or you are here possibly in an ending diagonal or even in double 1, 2, meaning 1, 2, 1, 2, but very low possibility. Again, I mentioned yesterday because the 886 has been taken here, a little bit low possibility. So can be, of course, a much higher possibility here for something like this unfolding there as an ending diagonal. Yeah, so we're gonna see how this is going to unfold. Probably here you're having an ABC. The wave C might be extended, and then having wave 4 and a wave 5 toward the upside to finish this kind of like diagonal. Unless nobody knows, the things can turn. Of course, you can even consider this as an ABC. By the way, here I already mentioned this before. It is a wave C here, much higher possibility as a zigzag. Therefore, you might be in a big ABC truncated, because if we dive a little bit deeper, by the way, here, and you count double 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, well, you lack for a wave 4 and a 5. So I cannot really call it full 5 waves finished here. But basically, it can be WX and a Y finished truncated. It can be a big wave 2 here, big wave 1, so it can be still 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 even. Therefore, my highest possibility here is for the ending diagonal still. Okay, because anyway, even if we get an impulse, the impulse might even get the same shape somehow, but the only difference is that the wave 4 doesn't interfere with the zone 1. While if you get a diagonal here, you might have wave 3, wave 4 might interfere and then moving up again. But actually, I see almost the same price action that it might unfold here, something for higher. All what I'm looking for anyway, guys, is this area. So this is a full, it's a full with targets here, this area. So 24K, I would say 25K is very, very possible. Okay, so we're gonna see, of course, what it might be here. 25KY, it can be, of course, in high precision wave 3, 1.618, and it can be even at the same time 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, so therefore 25K is very, very likely and possible precise target here, I would say. So yeah, it's gonna take a while, of course, as well. It's gonna take a while until it gets to the top, but here we go. I mean, it is very impulsive. Yep, so that was it for NASDAQ. Nothing yet, of course. I mean, on the lower time frame, let's count this. So we are from yesterday, 1, 2. Obviously, it has unfolded perfectly. Currently, you're looking for the wave 3. I'm not going to label this. This is very low. And we have very clearly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1, ABC, wave 2. You are in the wave 3. Currently, you are unfolding a wave 4. Might need time, by the way. I think for today is gonna be corrective after the live stream. Probably 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah, finish wave 3. Yeah, you see, you're gonna start a correction for until today. Today is Friday, right, guys? Yes, it is Friday. So yeah, so that's it for, I think, for today. Maybe can still extend maybe the wave 5 somehow like this, and then start a correction. So that is a correction by all means coming soon. Okay, so obviously you're finishing here your wave 3, and you're gonna start with this timing a little bit here. Can be a double time for wave 4. Yep, and then finish wave 3, then getting another wave 4 because you have another wave 2 here. Yes, another wave 2, which is a very sharp zigzag, so you might get even a sideways. And here you might get, by the way, you might get a little bit deeper one, yeah? So this is a flat here, expanding flat. So you might get a zigzag, okay? And then you move up, and then, of course, you move sideways because, of course, the sharp wave 2 as alternation. It might be even the second wave 4, this one. might be a little bit less than the previous one, because the timing here is less than even this one. Okay, so this is even longer than this, and that means, of course, you might get here longer correction, and I believe it's gonna be deep a little bit, and then moving up, and then getting sideways, which is less, and then moving up. Yep, somehow like this. Yep, we're gonna see, of course, how the things. But wave 3 is not finished yet. This is by all means. Great. Let's see US 500. All right. Target hit. Wow. All right. So we have potentially here our diagonal. So as diagonal, we can call that, okay, it is done and finish it. But guess what? Confirmation for higher is very, very close, right? We are very close for the 6,531, which is, of course, a confirmation for higher. And why I'm convinced that we're gonna take it sooner or later, that because, of course, you are still in the middle of the impulse towards the upside here. You have, even if you are in a zigzag, you still have to finish in ABC. The wave C is gonna take definitely this target. Okay, and by taking it, definitely we're gonna continue upward, and this is very bullish. Yes, it is very, very bullish. It's gonna unfold here a potential double 1-2, guys. Wow. So we're looking that it looks like the market is gonna explode, guys, for the next weeks. Interesting how much this impulse is still extending. Here we go. So we can say we are beyond the recover from the trade wars, if you remember the massive drop. And what I mean is here, yeah, so we are far beyond of it right now. Okay, yeah, so understandable. But very, very impulsive, I would say. Let me check something without price action here. Okay, let me see, look at it a little bit. Yeah, yes, it is extending. Unless it stops there. So we have 1, 2 clearly, 3, 4, and a 5. Now this wave 5, by all means, is kind of like extending, and that means that you are here in a potential. How are we gonna read this? Let's think. Yeah, we need to think here. It's not just an easy one. So my wave 5 start here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, great. Let me go back to the daily. So yes, exactly here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and then the wave 5 is extending in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Wow, it's a very extended wave 5. Yes, somehow like this. So your label here, the labeling here on the daily might be the following. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. The wave 5 is very, very extended, and very understandable. Why? Because the wave 3 is very shallow. And I think it hits only the 1.27 here. Wave 3, let's check. Here we go. You see, guys? And Elliott wave is awesome. And it confirms here our scenario. It confirms our scenario that we are very, very bullish here in an extended wave 5. And that because, of course, the confirmation that we got is the 1.27, yeah, for wave 3. And that means, of course, wave 5 has to be extended. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And obviously that this wave 5 is gonna take our confirmation. Not taken yet, okay? Of course, not taken yet, guys. I don't rush it, but as a prediction, yes, it might be very easily taken. Yeah, and once it's taken, we're gonna see, of course, a very extended wave 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. Crazy. So 2.618. Let me check. Yes, yeah, we might see even above it. Very interesting, and also based on, let's see, wave 5, wave 3 here, wave 5 over 1. Yes, 1.618. This is the extension. So 7,000. Wow. We might reach the 1.618. When you are in an extended wave 5, we look at the uncommon target, which is 1.618, taken from the 1 based on the 3, giving us this one. And we might get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. Crazy. Nice. Yes, so this is, I'm gonna keep this as a folder, by the way, for the daily here. Let's put it daily. All right. And do you know what? Let's check if the same apply. If the same apply on NASDAQ. Because very interesting. Let's take a look. Always very, very important to take a look out of the box again, guys. Even remove everything you have on the screen. Just look at it again. Fresh mindset. Okay, so yes, very, very likely as well. Wow. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and wave 3. Obviously, your wave 4 starts here. 4, 5. This is gonna be your 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yes. Oh my God. Okay, so in NASDAQ, it has already given us the signal that we are in an extended wave. Let me explain. But how I didn't saw it before, and that because right now I'm seeing it because I'm refreshing my mindset, guys. So why I think that we are we already got confirmation we're moving for higher. Why? Because your wave 5 here was supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And we finished over there, supposedly. Now you get a correction and you get another impulse and confirmation by taking the high here that you're moving impulsively. And that means because it's hard to call it a little bit diagonal, I prefer here definitely we are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. For a wave 5. So incredible. Meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. This is in gray. Yep. And as confirmation, let's see also if the fib levels agree. Wave 3. Well, NASDAQ understandable that it is volatile more than SPX. So it took the 1.618, which is normal, but still can unfold something extended for wave 5. So I doubt a little bit, because of the time here for wave 2, I doubt a little bit to unfold something like a diagonal. Maybe it can be aggressive one, like an aggressive diagonal. Or it has to be, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. So in both case scenario, it is very bullish. Even in diagonal, it might be very aggressive, and that because of the range here that you got so much. Yep. So I'm looking forward for this setup. We're gonna watch it, guys. Of course, nothing yet 100% confirmed, but the prediction is showing a very high potential here. Let's have also the fib levels for an extended wave 5 here. Yep. Yes, very likely. We already passed this and we're still looking for higher. We're still corrective, and definitely the next target, that means, because you reached this one anyway. So the next target is 25K, definitely. I mean, we already said this, yeah. Internally, we said it. So it's the same analysis, by the way. And nothing has changed. It's the same even on the micro level. As I mentioned, it's gonna be an ending diagonal or 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Very likely to be impulsive here, also. Yep. The only thing is that I only change my mind is that I give higher possibility for the impulse more than the diagonal. Otherwise, it has to be an aggressive one. Yeah, somehow like this. But I think higher possibility for the impulse here. Great. Let's put this also in a folder. All right. So here we go. All right, guys. So yeah, so that was it for Nasdaq and S&P. Very interesting. We're looking for really massive bullish market coming in the next weeks, obviously. And sorry, here we start, I think, at 16, and for SPX, let's say 20. Yep. All right. So let's see the gold. So the gold is in danger. Is the gold in danger to move down because of this bullish trend for the stocks? Because we know that when the stocks shows a lot of volatility and highest potential of bullish scenario, we see the gold shifting downward. So we gotta be careful. Let's see the gold, and we're gonna take the same look at it. Is expanding flat wave B is going to play here? So meaning, is it gonna be like triangle wave A or W, and then you have a wave B expanding flat, and then moving wave C? During the stocks moving up, the gold might shift downward. This is what normally happens, guys. It's not necessarily, but basically, based on the history, this is what happens, right? So we're gonna see. Yep. Let me check the chat a little bit before starting with the gold. Free Minds, hello, buddy. Good evening, Ahmed. Is it true that when the Tech 100 moves a bullish, gold usually does the opposite and falls? Oh, I was just mentioning this, yes. So based on the history, yes. Based on our analysis every day, every live stream, yes. This is what was happening. Shianzu, hello, hello. Can we see TKA? We can take a look very fast. TKA, okay. In case we still have the XY for pan. Okay, and that's it, guys, for today. And okay, we're gonna take for ROD, which is a final between gold and NAS. How is the correlation between gold and NASDAQ? Um, NASDAQ, you mean? Yes. So you mean if NASDAQ move up, the gold, yes, can move down, definitely. 50, like I would say more than 50% or 60%. This is what happened normally when Nasdaq shows a very high potential for bullish, gold goes sideways maybe, or even very corrective. Paul, would be nice if it plays out like this because I missed the entry in gold. It depends which entry, because maybe it was for your goodness. Anchor, I think gold is in fourth wave correction. Yes, I mean, if we are bullish, it should be yes, of course. This is exactly what we mentioned also yesterday, and that's why I'm still, of course, corrective on the gold. And you saw in the last video how much I'm hesitating here to say that we are bullish and we continue for higher, and yeah, that we might still be corrective or we might be bearish. Okay, so it's not just like, okay, I'm stubborn, it's wave 4. Okay, so it's also, no, you have to also consider what if it goes beyond the wave 4. Yeah, so, and then transform to bearish. You might be still looking for wave 4, and then boom, suddenly, oopsie, it continues impulsively downward. Pan John, I think a goal also has a correlation with the dollar. Goal? What is goal? Index. So yeah, we're gonna cover the DXY. Is that cover your idea? All right. Gold. Okay, you mean gold, not gold. All right. I think gold also has a correlation with the dollar index, so would be cover. Okay, yes, sure. We're gonna see this. Okay, guys, let's see the gold. So basically, on the lower time frame here, obviously that we are corrective here. Okay, so today we start to get more clarity. Yesterday I was asking for more clarity, and today we got more clarity. we see, of course, that this is definitely a correction here. Nothing is impulsive. And if we move on the 1 hour chart, you can see, of course, that, yeah, here you got kind of like even 3 waves, even 15-minute chart if it makes it much more clearer. So we can see clearly here that we might have an A, B, and a C, right? So you might have here kind of like structure can be, of course, impulsive, or it can be a diagonal, but I believe that it can be much more impulsive since the wave 4 did not interfere with the zone 1, but very, very weak impulse. So from the weakness of this impulse, that's why even like psychologically, I was already hesitating to be impulsive here, okay, towards the upside. And also after this, you start to get, of course, like sideways range as a signal, of course, of a long correction. In case you are in a wave 2, you simply want to move for higher. You couldn't took the low, the high. As you can see, confirmation for higher, okay, at this area from yesterday, but not from today anymore. So if we were yesterday bullish here, we would want to take the confirmation for higher. This did not happen, and it has showed up in different pattern here, which is very, very corrective again, and taking long time, giving higher possibility that this is a wave B here or X, and of course opening here for potential 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, finishing up. Currently you are 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 downwards, and that means, of course, two possibilities here. Can be, of course, very bullish, very bearish, which it means, of course, kind of like a leading diagonal, in case this is gonna turn into another zigzag, somehow the same shape here that you are looking at, somehow like this, okay? And we already got this correction, and you got another correction here. That is very, if this happens, this is very, very bearish. Why? Wave B, don't forget, an expanding flat wave B, because if we get here a pattern for bearish, that is not a good thing, okay? First thing, anyway, you want to finish inside this blue box, okay? So you want to hit at least the 0.23, which you already did, obviously, but you need still to take the low in case you are here in kind of like a regular flat ABC, and you need to respect the time somehow, of course, because the time is very, very important. If the things doesn't show potential for bullish here and it continues down with a new low, okay, we go higher possibility in bearish again. Why? Because again, as I mentioned before, I'm gonna re-explain this very clearly because this might bring a lot of confusion. So basically on the daily, guys, on the daily, in this scenario, this is our impulse. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1. You have wave 2. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for wave 3. Very clear price action. There is no doubt in it here, right? Meaning, right now, you are in a wave 4 related to this wave 2 as alternation. This wave 4 is taken, of course, from the wave 2 to the wave 3 as a retracement. Minimum target is a 0.23. Currently, with this triangle, which is a perfect characteristic here of shape for a wave 4, which creating a trap for you here. Oh yes, triangle finished in a wave 4, wave 2, right? And we move up. But I doubt it so much because, of course, you didn't reach the fib levels, and even you didn't reach the perfect fib time for a wave 4. So wave 4 over 2 here is still even not reached. Here we go. 0.618, and the 1-to-1 fib time is even right now not reached. So you're moving up even without reaching the 1-to-1 fib time. And this is a greed indicator to 120 over 100 on the gold. All right, so it's a lot of greed there. And okay, so That's why we're looking for higher prices without reaching the fifth level, without reaching the fifth time, because simply the market sentiments are very, very, very greedy right now and just looking for higher for the gold. But that doesn't mean, that you're gonna move to the wave 5. Greed always appears in expanding flats. So you gotta be careful. In expanding flats A, B, the wave B always represent in an expanding flat the greed. And after the greed, what comes after it is the fear. And the fear is gonna, of course, hit your target. After relieving from the fear, you're gonna start to get confidence with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, taking the high, and of course, we get the greed again. Okay, so this is psychologically as well what I mean. It might happen here, of course, and why I'm convinced that this is not yet ready for a wave 5. Am I right? Maybe not. But for me, 60% this scenario is still playing. And since we are still in the fib level for a wave B, in the blue box here for wave B, this might be the possibility even, guys, even if you get 4-5-4-5. Why? Because this is 1-2-1-2, 3-4-5-4-5. Very extended, yes. Why? Because, guys, greed. It's simply, the market is very greedy now for the gold. And that because, of course, I mean, what you're looking at right now even is not a finished impulse for the wave 3. So we're not looking right now for a wave 4 here. This is even too early for it. You still have 4-5-4-5 at least. And then having a 4 and a 5. So this 4-5-4-5 even can still be unfolding, despite, of course, what we are looking at right now. Still can unfold. You got, of course, the first candle here. One candle for wave 4, but you have one candle for wave 2. Normally, you should get 2 candles for wave 4 because you have one candle for wave 2. Double time. Therefore, I'm yes, very sure that we might get here a red candle and then, of course, move up. Getting potentially 2 red candles again and then move up, but you might still be in the perfect fib levels for a wave B, finishing an A, B, and a C. 3 ways up. And then explosion towards the downside. So the danger is not yet here, what I'm saying. The danger is not yet here. I think even we might still get a little bit higher and then here get the dangerous zone for an expanding wave C. All right, so this is what I think right now might happen with the gold also with the next weeks. So this might be a correction. What we're looking at on the 2-hour chart here, of course, might still be a correction, and we might still, of course, looking for lower. But of course, I'm looking here for something anyway. It's very clear that you have 3 ways, so you might still look for a wave 4 today, and Monday maybe move a little bit higher, and then another wave 4, and then move higher again, and then just dropping down, probably in the expanding flat. So the dangerous zone is not really yet given. I would say here in the top is the dangerous zone. So let's move this here. This is a danger zone. Okay, so we're gonna put it anyway. This time we're gonna put it not in target but in testing area. Okay, so we gotta be careful with it. All right, guys. So that was it for the gold. Let's watch and see in Confluence, by the way, for your target for this correction in Confluence. You want to hit the 1-to-1 fib level here in a regular flat wave C. So probability is, of course, as a precision, 3,492. Let's say 3,500 is very likely. Okay. Yep. So that's it for the gold. Okay, sorry for taking time, but very, very essential, the goal to explain it, and also for NASDAQ. All right, let's move with the stocks for Nvidia. May 2024, July 20 is not wave 4. Okay, that will take time, buddy. Sorry. Sorry, bro. I cannot now look at this. It's gonna take time. And we need to move on. We're already in 42 minutes for Nvidia. All right. Nvidia. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 4 and a 5. Yes. Obviously still working. Yeah. Obviously still working. Yesterday we mentioned that yes, it is not finished yet, and I'm still looking, of course, for at least one wave toward the downside. I'm looking for this 0.23 163. Okay, in a wave for Nvidia. That's why I'm out right now. Yep. So this is regarding Nvidia. Nothing yet really important. Obviously correction. We dropped down. Next one is Tesla. Right. So I take time, guys, for the things only if I see really something reversal or something like that. But if the scenario is still working, so nothing to add there. Let's see Tesla. Tesla yesterday was a little bit. Here we go. We got something else. Great. We got an answer, right? But what the hell happened? Let's see. So invalidation of bullish was taken before. Yeah, it was taken before. Oh my god. Okay, so if invalidation of bullish was taken before here, but still can be wave 2 in case it has changed. But I see a finished, yeah. I see a finished ABC here. So A, B, and a C, guys. Yeah, so be careful. 1, 2, 3. And by the way, we have a problem with this. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is an expanding flat here, which is much more likely even to be corrective, maybe, as a 3 waves A, B, and a C, or W, X, and a Y. And then you get 3 waves down, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus, invalidation of bullish was taken before, and that means, of course, yeah, very likely to be bearish again here. Not bearish, it can still be corrective. But why? Is this impulse finished? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah, finished. You might still have one more 4, 5, but it adds nothing. Let's check the fib levels. Are they 1-to-1 fib level? Oh, even below it. Yeah, so this is what I mean. All right, you still have one more leg for wave 5 anyway. You are double 1, 2 here. No financial advice. Maybe it might not unfold because it might be very corrective here. But you're still under the 1-to-1 fib level, which is not really good to see. Right. And several 1-2s, 1-2, 1-2, and then having 1-2 and another 1-2 here can be. Okay, so you might still have a chance, okay, to be retested over there. We're not giving directly bearish here. Of course, we're gonna walk with it step by step as we do usually. We're gonna test this area in case we get a wave 2. Now, of course, it can change with it depends on the high, but currently I'm gonna take it from this high. What if we are in a double 1-2? Okay, so let's watch this area, this zone, and see the reaction. But basically one more high and then dropping can be as well, and then moving for higher, unless boom, taking the low is of course here invalidation of bullish again. Okay, not totally, I would say, because guess what, you might get here A, B, and a C probably, but it's hard to call it wave B. It is an impulse, right? So yeah, very low possibility. Okay, let's make it much more precise. Invalidation of bullish, confirmation for lower. Okay, this is your invalidation of bullish. Here, confirmation for lower, meaning A, B, and a C probably, and then moving up can be, because we have to keep it in mind. Thinking in something else, if there is a possibility. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leading diagonal. For leading diagonal, you're already impulsive, and here you are kind of in zigzags. So that, unless you are in double 1, 2, which is our scenario here, meaning 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's bullish then. All right. So yeah, that's it for Tesla. I'm not happy to see this, honestly. I'm not so happy about it because yeah, I would like to see much longer wave 3, something like this, guys. Okay, this is why I'm not happy. You will say, okay, what's wrong with KG? But this is already looking. I would like to see something like this. Okay, especially after double 1, 2. It's time. Hello, So yeah, especially you got a 1, 2, and you need, of course, a massive move here. All right, we're gonna see, guys. Of course, check the 1-to-1 fib level now. If we get above it, confirmation for higher. If we get above it, okay, above the 1-to-1 fib level, what does it mean? It means well, it can be like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 internally, and then explosion. Probably can be, guys. Okay. Nobody knows when it gets into the micro here, but yes, it can be possibility. You can know by breaking the 350. Currently, we're looking anyway for the 350, and then we need to watch. If the things goes up, okay, it's bullish. If the things goes down, probably you get this one. If broken, okay, confirmation for lower. You test this area. If this one, okay, we're bearish. That's it. Yep. So this is how we're gonna walk with it. The bearded chemist, 4-hour RSI on Tesla high also. 4-hour RSI looking good, looking very still very far from. Just looking for now. You have here a bearish divergence, but already played. Okay, so this one is played, and you move up. Now you get a little bit exhaustion here, understandable, but it still can be bullish. Okay, you get a little bit exhaustion in conversions. All right, so this is kind of like exhaustion, but it doesn't mean that you move bearish. You can see a little bit of red and then moving up. So the RSI, no, is not really helpful here, I would say. Not always helpful, honestly. 15-minute chart. Yeah, you are in the overbought area already. Yeah, so, but doesn't mean that you dive directly down. You might still get something like this, and then you move down, meaning one more high, and then yeah. But when you move down here, when you move down for a wave 2, probably the RSI can be very fast. If you observed the RSI before, sometimes it is very fast to move down even. Look at this one. Yeah, so yeah, and it can be corrective. Look, it is very fast, taking the oversold area without taking the low, and that means bullish, right? So it can repeat itself. Yep. Yes, I already mentioned this scenario if we are going in leading diagonal, but you cannot be in a leading diagonal because, of course, here you are impulsive. So if you mean this one, it can be, yes, but it's too early to call a leading diagonal. You need the wave 4. You need to make sure that you retrace, and then we call a leading diagonal or 1, 2, 1, 2 for wave 3. But yes, it can be, but it's too early. It's too early. We need this wave 4, right? So yeah. But the question mark also, why it is leading diagonal after double 1, 2? You already got double 1-2, so we know that we are bullish. So why you still need to collect energy? You don't need to collect energy. It's already collected. Therefore, you want to be 1-2, 1-2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So that's it. All right, that's it for Tesla. Palantir, we are in 52.30. Okay, so Palantir still sideways. We're definitely looking for the same scenario here. Minimum target is 1-to-1 fib level, 124 for a 0.38 also in an A, B, and a C. Nothing has changed. We're still very corrective. Okay, so incurred Jackman leading diagonal from 1 August. Okay, buddy, it's can be. I already mentioned if this one. I already mentioned that it cannot be because you saw impulses in the beginning, and right now you're looking at zigzag. Okay, so leading diagonal should be all the same 1, 3, and 5. All right, so what are we are looking for? DUOL, which is Duolingo. Okay, Duolingo. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, A, B, and a C, potentially toward the upside, or a wave 1, and then 1, 2. Currently, of course, we're in a 1, 2 here, right? 1, 2 in the orange, probably in double 1, 2. And, sorry, even big wave 1, 2 here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. No, that's true. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And we're looking for 0.38, a blue box, and here we go. That's it. And we're looking still for it, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, unfinished yet. Yeah, so you have here double 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. What a way, 4, 5, and then B. You have double 1, 2 here, and then 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Okay, so blue box still very, very likely. Okay. For open here, 54.40. Okay, so for open, all right, let's see this one. Sorry, man, it's a very bad one. Open door technology. It's impulsive downward, so that's not a good signal. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Knowing that the wave 5 is, wave 4 is interfering, which is not nice as well. Now you see a higher move, but it can be an ABC. You don't know what it might be. So precautious was this one. After a massive drop, you see a little bit higher. But precautious with it, because if you go also on the daily, let's see, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it still can be, of course, in 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 4, and a 5, but it might be as well A, B, and a C. 1, 2, 3, very short. 4 and a 5, extended. B and a C. You don't know. Okay. And previously, you have an impulse downward, so be careful and precautious is required. 56-minute for RGTI. Okay. We have RGTI before. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. For this wave 3, still unfolding in potential ending diagonal. All right. 1, 2, 3. So if we are here in the ending diagonal on the daily, 1, 2, 3. Are we in zigzags? No, we are in impulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay. Those are 5 waves. And it is allowed, of course, to be here in a diagonal. Okay. Oopsie. Sorry, guys. I dropped my pad. Right. Let me also mute my phone because it's so annoying. Right. Okay, guys. Sorry again. Okay, so basically we are in 5 waves. Wave 3. Okay, and then wave 4 and a wave 5 toward the upside still need to be unfolding here. Obviously, we are looking for this target. 0.23 has been hit, so be careful. You might have finished here at wave 4, and you're looking for higher. Let's move inside it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 3 ways up. Okay, no. It looks like it still want to have one more low, so be careful with it. Now, I got kind of like an expanding flat. Well, no. This is gonna change right now because you got a higher high here, transforming it into 1-to-1 fib level, which is the same area, but it should be 1-to-1. A, B, and a C, and then moving for higher, meaning your diagonal must move from there. All right, that was it for RGTI. You're still looking here potentially as well. Hard to take this one. Okay, right now it is not easy to take this blue box. Much more likely simply taking the high. Okay, so be careful with it. I'm gonna put this in gray, and that means, of course, simply you might take the high. Okay. Right. NOW at a 58.30. NOW. Service now. I think we did this before. Yes. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still looking for this wave 5 to be unfolding in several 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. Currently, you are in a wave of 5 in the white scenario. 3, 4, and a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Expected to hit the fib levels for a wave 4 here because you are in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah, I didn't put, of course, the micro label here, but you might still have it. Okay, so if we move a little bit inside it on the daily here, you can see clearly that you have 1, 2, 3, wave 4 very deep, knowing that the 0.618 is taken, but no invalidation. What is our invalidation? Normally, I always put this. So invalidation of bullish. Be careful. Okay, if taken, therefore, yeah, this impulse is invalidated. What does it mean then? It might mean, of course, a deeper wave 4 and then moving for higher. However, based on the wave 2, it shouldn't. Yeah, you should move for higher from there. Yep, so these are the possibilities here. It's still the same wave 5 target should be the same. Yeah. On the even lower, are you bullish there? Yes, you are bullish in 5 ways up. So okay, but be careful from this one because here you don't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 unless it is truncated, but I don't see 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Can be, yes. Can be a 1, 2, 1, 2. Truncated wave 5. A, B, and a C. And then, of course, wave 1 again. And wave 2, and you move for higher. So in double 1, 2s, yes. Should be. All right. That was it for NOW. Let's see bull at 1 hour, 40 seconds. Okay, for bull, web bull, I think, yeah, some people asked for this before, and I mentioned that this is a very bad chart. Okay, very bad one. Sorry, guys. Cannot be analyzed. UNH. So this one is very known, right? And we did it many times. So let's see if it has finished this drop downward. So we are in 1, 2, 1, 2, wave 3 toward the upside. We have double 1, 2 in it, 3, 4, 5. Currently, you're looking for the wave 4. In the orange, finally, of course, we got invalidation of a bearish, which is for our chart here. Why we got invalidation of bearish? And that because, of course, knowing that you took the low here, but you finished in 3 ways. Yeah, A, B, and a C. And I mentioned, okay, sorry for the alarm. And I mentioned, okay, if we take the three ways down and we move higher here, we take the invalidation, meaning we're, of course, looking for higher, and here we go. But be careful from this. Why? Because it can be here A, B, and a C expanding flat and then dropping down for the blue box one more time in a wave 5. We gotta be careful with this one, okay? If we take a bigger, or yeah, it's very likely also to happen, yeah, because wave 2 here is, of course, yeah, in time. Obviously, it is, of course, required that you might have a bigger wave 4 and a drop again with a wave 5. So very likely to happen. Yep, very likely to happen. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. We're gonna see. Let me check just one thing, why my alarm took this one and why I put it there. Okay, crypto market is moving up probably for the altcoins. Right, just yeah. Okay. All right, we continue, guys. Sorry, let's see Dow and Jones. 1 hour 03. Okay. We already have one which is labeled. Here we go. All right. So for Dow Jones, we are looking here at a potential 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to finish a wave 5 here in the yellow scenario. Inside it, we have a 1, 2, 3, and 4, and currently we're looking at a wave 5. Yeah, so on the weekly or on the 4 days here, we are looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now, inside the wave 5, let's move inside it even further. So inside this wave 5, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. It's still unfolding upward. This wave 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, obviously is not finished yet over there. And that because we're looking anyway for this blue box to be hit. So basically, if you are in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, probability here is, since NASDAQ also and SPX shows this high possibility for higher, meaning this wave 5 might be extended as well, the same as for this one, and the same as for this one. Let's put this into different colors: white, blue, and keep this one gray. All right. Yes. Even I prefer this in yellow. Here we go. All right. So guys, yeah. So how this can be impulsive as 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Simply extension. So the impulse that we were supposed to finish a wave 5, now it has transformed into a wave 1, 2, and doing an extension here for a wave 5. Okay. Because anyway, we did not reach the required target, and obviously this is a 1-2. You took the all-time high, and you are corrective. You're moving towards the upside, and the price took the high. So definitely, the road and the path are clear, right? So, WPM, 1 hour, 6 minutes, and WPM, weight and precious metals. Okay. Okay. Okay, you're in multiple 1-2s here, definitely. So probably this is now your wave 3 is unfolding for NF5. And you have another 1, 2, 3, 4 NF5. Another big 1, 2, 3, 4 NF5. another. Just a second. Yeah, I'm gonna count this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, because as you can see, it's an extended wave 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulse. Wave 2 very sharp. Wave 3 very, of course, high. Wave 4 understandable in alternation, not hitting zone 1. Wave 5. So this is a big wave 1, not double 1, 2. Okay. So only one wave, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And finally, the main scenario here in a big wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. All right. So I'm gonna put this in brackets orange as usual. Here we go. Okay, so currently you're looking at a wave 3 upward. Your wave 3 target should be, minimum target is 1.618. 1.618. So you're looking for this blue zone. A much more common target is, of course, this blue box at $134. Okay, and yep, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. Yes, very likely. All right, SNPS at 1 hour 0840. Okay. All right. So basically, I think we did this before. Yes. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, and sorry, wave 4 and a 5. Yes. Okay. Did we finish here a wave 4 without hitting the target? Let's see the linear. Yes, definitely. Can be, yes, can be definitely, because the linear is still, of course, very low here. So basically, what we are looking here at is a potential finished wave 4. You're looking at an impulse, obviously, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 4, and a 5. So an extended wave 5 in, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more high. Right, so, yep. And here we go. You're going to finish wave 5 in a wave 3. Targets in precision a little bit can be given. Wave 3, wave 5 over 1. Okay, it's because it is extended, as I mentioned, always the extended wave 5 can hit the 1.618. I mentioned this in NASDAQ today, and we might see it, of course, in the next couple weeks. All right, that's your target. BMW. Okay. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yes, we're still looking for one more leg, at least for BMW here. We're still looking for this target. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are in a leading diagonal here to start, of course, the wave C. Yes. So you are in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to see. Still the same. Still the same. Nothing has changed. Can be also this. Yeah. Can be this possibility. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the wave C. So one of them. Yeah. One of them. Yeah, and because you have a big wave 1, 2 here, probability is also high for ending diagonal. Can be. Yep. So we're gonna see, yes, but very likely this blue zone definitely, is looking for it. All right. And currently you are in 1, 2, so you might see a wave 2 and then continue upward. 1 hour 12 AMD. All right. Kobe, hello MG, how you doing, buddy? Colby KG, I'm not sure I understand why the triangle wave in RGTI isn't valid anymore. Boom, boom, boom. We're gonna come back for it later after this one where we are in AMD. Yes, so in AMD, yes, in all-time history, let's see here. Okay, here we go. We have wave 1 or wave A, B, and we're looking for a wave C probably, or a wave 3 toward the upside, which are both impulses and 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Probabilities are, of course, a triangle here that it might be unfolding, or you might be also in an ending diagonal. Why? Because you have a zigzag, of course. So, two possibilities here. Whether we move in here potential zigzag, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, or you are simply in an A running triangle B, C, D, E, and you move towards the upside. Most case scenario are bullish at the end sooner or later. Higher possibility is the diagonal, okay, because unless the time is not reached, yes, the time is reached. I think the time is already good. So yeah, I'm looking for higher. I think the diagonal here has higher possibility, and if we are going higher here in diagonal, by the way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this also can be an impulse. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh no, 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 no. Sorry. And that because of course that is an issue here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 3, 4, and a 5. Yes, it can be. It can be. It can be a an impulse here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It can be even 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2, even an impulse towards the upside. So all possibilities are open here. All possibilities are open. It can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as an impulse. It can be a diagonal, but very likely to move for higher, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 here can be as well something impulsive, okay? 3, 4, and a 5. Here you go. All right, guys, that was it for the special requests. Someone asked me today for, Kobe RGTI. Let's check. RGTI. Did we did this today? Yes. So the question is, I'm not sure I understand why the triangle wave in RGTI isn't valid anymore. Let me check. What do you mean? Triangle, which time frame, buddy? Do you mean the lower time? Of course, I think the lower time frame. If this, you mean this triangle? This one? A, B, C, D, E? Because your wave E took the low, buddy. Yeah. Wave E is not allowed to take the wave C here. A, B, C, D, and E. The wave E should finish above. Once taking the low, meaning it has transformed in W, X, and a Y and moving for higher daily. I think it's the same triangle. You mean a triangle like this? Can be. It can be, but I mean now you're continuing somehow impulsively, yeah, and especially that you finished here kind of a correction. So if we are moving here kind of like A, B, and a C, and you're still corrective, by the way, you're still moving for higher. So it's very obvious that it's finishing here wave 5. Yep. And don't take it, don't get confused always. Guys, don't be always impulsive. Yeah. It's not necessarily here that you are alternating. Don't forget that you might be an A, B, and a C here. The wave C has to finish 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So don't focus always on impulses. Yeah. And by the way, I mean, this wave 4, I don't know, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, buddy, we're done. We're finished definitely here. And definitely here. Okay, so even I prefer to take it here. That's true. Same as the label. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still looking for higher. Because wave 4 is more than enough, buddy, here on wave 2. So I don't know why you look after a triangle anyway. Did I mention a triangle before in this one? I doubt it. Unless this one and invalidated. Yep, that's it. All right, so that was it for today, guys. DXY, let's see the DXY only from these things here. DXY. So yeah, we're still looking for lower. This scenario is still there. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, so I'm still looking for this blue box, and in precision, $95 here. Can I say dollar here? I think so. Yeah. So gold, just a pump. Okay, let's see the gold. All right. Yep, that's a pump. That is a pump. Nice. So are we in 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Okay, yeah. It might change here. Let me check also. Oh, looks like everything is pumping right now. Okay, news. All right, it's a news, guys. It's a news. It's unemployment rate. Yeah, we just got it. What do we have here? Unemployment rate. Previous it was 4.2 forecasted. Okay, it's as the forecast, but it's not a good data. I mean, the unemployment rate is increasing, so not good. Be careful. This might be simply the news effect. Now the gold can be continuing here bullish. Yeah, but be careful from the news effect, guys. Okay, be careful. You might see also after effect. All right, so be careful with it. However, this of course changed the whole things right now because we took the high, but that doesn't mean that you might not come back as A, B, and a C downward. Okay, we're talking 15-minute chart here. So we gotta be careful as well with this scenario. Okay, so wave B, expanding flat, wave B. Here we go. All right, because of the news. Okay, I'm thinking about this scenario because of the news. Now it might continue. It might continue, of course, for higher, but be careful from this zone. From any fib level here, it still, of course, can move for lower. All right, guys, that was it for today. Time for trading. And of course, after this news, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Trade safe. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments as well. And see you in the next one. Bye bye.